there, this is Andrea Mowry of Drea Renee Knits, and today I'm going to be demonstrating double brioche using two colors. This video is going to focus on English style knitting, so holding my working yarn in my right hand, also known as throwing. If you prefer to hold your working yarn in your left hand, known as Continental or picking, I have a video for that as well, and I'll go ahead and just link that below so you can check out that tutorial. So let's get started. You want to start for this little swatch we're going to practice on by casting on a multiple of 4 stitches. So I cast on 20 stitches here. And for this first setup row, we are going to begin by just knitting this edge stitch. We're going to go ahead and we're going to keep our edge stitches just in plain old stockinette. So we will only ever work the first and last stitch using our main color. And we're just going to knit it on the right sides and purl it on the wrong sides. Don't worry, you don't have to lock that into your memory. I will say it as we go, but just to give you a game plan. All right, go ahead and knit that first stitch. We are now going to bring our yarn forward and we're going to work a slip 2 yarn over. So our yarn is in front of our right hand needle, and we are going to slip these next 2 stitches purlwise because we don't want to twist them. And we just move them from our left hand needle over to our right hand needle. Now we need to knit 2, and as we go to knit that first stitch, our yarn comes up over the top of the needle and we knit. And do you see how that kind of magically created our yarn over for us? So we need to knit 1 more out of our knit 2. Return your working yarn to the front for our slip 2 yarn over, slip 2, and then we're going to knit 2, and that first stitch is how we will create our yarn over, bringing our working yarn up over the top of our needle to knit the first stitch. Now knit 1 more. Yarn forward, slip 2, and our yarn over is created as we knit 2. Knit 1, knit 2. Yarn forward, slip 2, yarn over. You just want to take care that when you go to knit these 2 stitches that you don't try to bring your working yarn down in front and between your needles, because then your yarn over is down here hanging out at their feet when we want it to go over the top of those 2 stitches. So you just bring it up and over to knit 1 and knit 2. Yarn forward, slip 2, and yarn over as we knit our last one. Just like in 2-color regular brioche, we are now going to work this same row again. So you don't want to turn your work. Instead, you can just grab your needle tip and slide those stitches right down to the other end, to this other tip. You know you have done this correctly if your working yarn that's connected to your ball is by the cord. If this tail is hanging out over here by your needle tip, that means you accidentally turned. So you need to turn back and slide your stitches back down. The only tail you want hanging out around here is going to be your short tail from casting on. And depending on how you cast on, this might not be here. You might have both of these little tails over here, and that's okay. Just make sure you have your working yarn at the cord end. All right, let's join in our new color. So as I said, we are not going to ever work this first stitch with our contrast color, so we are simply going to slip that stitch out of the way. And what we have here is our slip 2 yarn over that we worked with our main color. So now we are going to burp 2 or brioche 2. So we want to insert our needle tip as if to purl through both the yarn over and the first slip stitch. And we are going to grab our contrast color here and just slip, oop, don't split your yarn. Just slip it over top and purl it in. Now, as you finish this purl, only let the slip stitch slide off. We want to keep your yarn over because we need to work it with your second brioche purl as well. So now we insert our needle back into both the yarn over and that second slip stitch, and we purl those together as one. So that is our burp 2. Now we need to slip 2 yarn over. So just like we did on that first pass, our yarn's already in front because we are purling. So we just keep it in front and we slip the next 2 stitches and we give them a yarn over. So wrap your yarn over the top of your needle and then back and front through your needle tips. And now we're ready to brioche purl the next 2. So again, every time in double brioche that we bark or burp, we are going to either purl or knit these slip stitches using this yarn over for both of them. So they share a yarn over. That's how we get this really beautiful double brioche effect. So we're going to insert our needle tip purlwise into the yarn over and the first slip stitch, and we are going to brioche purl them together. We are only going to let that slip stitch fall off our needle tip, leaving our yarn over so that it can also be worked with our second slip stitch. And now we're going to go ahead and brioche purl those together. We are now ready for a slip 2 yarn over. So we are going to slip 2 stitches, yarn over, and brioche purl 2. Inserting our right needle tip as if to purl both that first slip stitch and the yarn over. Slip off the slip stitch, keep the yarn over, and brioche purl the second slip stitch and yarn over. Slip 2, yarn over, brioche purl 2. Slip 2, yarn over, brioche purl 2. We now want to drop our yarn to the front and then just slip our last edge stitch, since we don't work that with our contrast color. And now that both of our colors, our working yarns, are together, it is time to turn. So when they are together, turn your work. All right, and we always begin each row with our main color. So now we are basically going to do the same exact thing in this pass that we just did on the last pass, but we're going to use our main color for our purling. So our edge stitch, we just work in stockinette. And so we are going to go ahead, oops, sorry for the camera shake. We are going to go ahead and just purl our edge stitch. And now we are going to slip 2, yarn over, and then we are going to brioche purl 2. So we insert our right needle tip as if to purl through both the yarn over and the first slip stitch, and we purl them together, taking off only the slip stitch, leaving that yarn over on our needle, and then brioche purl the second slip stitch with the yarn over, and then both come off. Slip 2, yarn over, brioche purl 2. So I brioche purl the first stitch. Using the same yarn over, I brioche purl the second stitch, and then slip 2, yarn over around both stitches, brioche purl 1 and brioche purl 2. Slip 2, yarn over, brioche purl 2. Oops, and if that happens, if your yarn over pops off, no problem. All you have to do is slip it right back on to your left hand needle. Just dip down and pick it up. And now you're ready to brioche purl the second stitch. Slip 2, yarn over, and then I'm just going to purl my last stitch of the row. Drop my main color, and now as you can see, my main color and my contrast color are separate, so I know it's time to slide. I'm now going to work this row again using my contrast color, and we are going to be barking or brioche knitting. So we are going to begin by slipping our edge stitch, since we only work that with our main color. And now we are going to brioche, a little piece of plastic over there. We are now going to brioche knit 2. So we insert our needle tip into our yarn over and our first slip stitch, and we knit those as one, letting that first slip stitch fall off, but keeping the yarn over on the needle so I can then brioche knit it with my second slip stitch. And do you see how now they share that yarn over both? And that's exactly what we want. Yarn forward to slip 2 yarn over. And again, my yarn over is created as I go to brioche knit the first stitch. I bring my yarn up over the top of my needle to knit them together. I drop off that first slip stitch, and then I brioche knit the second slip stitch with its yarn over. Yarn forward, slip 2. Another way you can think about this is just for your yarn over, you can just think of it as slip 2, yarn over. Now you just kind of hold it towards the back. And again, it's completed as you brioche knit the first stitch of this couple. Leaving the yarn over on the needle, brioche knit the second stitch as well, and then both come off. Yarn forward, slip 2 yarn over, brioche knit 2, work the first stitch and then the second stitch. Yarn forward, slip 2 yarn over, brioche knit 1 and 2. And then we're simply just gonna drop our yarn to the back and slip our edge stitch. And now we're ready to turn. So you can start to see the formation of this double brioche. We have a double column, and then our yarn overs create these horizontal bars. And that is double brioche. I'm gonna work this last row for you just so that you can see a complete right side and wrong side row. So again, we are going to use our main color, which for me is this pistachio. I'm going to knit my edge stitch. I'm going to bring my yarn forward, slip 2 yarn over, bark 2. Leaving my yarn over here, letting my slip stitch fall off since I've knit it, and then bark the second one as well, and then both can come off. Yarn forward, slip 2 yarn over, bark 2. Yarn forward, slip 2, yarn over, bark 2. Yarn forward, slip 2, yarn over, bark 2. Yarn forward, slip 2 yarn over, and I'm just going to knit the edge stitch. We are now going to slide our stitches back down to the beginning so we can work this row again before turning. With our contrast color, we are going to slip our edge stitch, and then we are going to burp 2. Again, we want to leave our yarn over, so I just use my finger to boop that one stitch off without pulling the yarn over as well. Burp the second stitch, and now slip 2, yarn over, burp 1, burp 2. Slip 2, yarn over, brioche purl 1, brioche purl 2. Slip 2, yarn over, brioche purl 1 and 2. Slip 2, yarn over, brioche purl 1 and 2. Drop my yarn to the front and slip my last stitch. And that's it. So now you would work, after you turn, you would work that wrong side just as we did before earlier in the tutorial, and you just keep repeating those as you build up your double brioche. I hope you give it a try. Happy knitting.